Spotted, Chuck Bass waiting for the jitney. A dozen roses in one hand, his heart in the other. You know what they say, a man is a good thing to come home for, but an even better thing to come home with. Ain't karma a bitch? We know Blair Waldorf is.
You're lying.
I am not.
Your eyes are doing that thing where they don't match your mouth.
I wasn't aware that robots got jealous. Did they update your software while I was away?
Come on. You and I both know this guy's just a prop you bought to try to hurt me. Like I hurt you.
You didn't hurt me. Well, I will admit, waiting for you in Tuscany the first few days were mildly humiliating. But when I realized you weren't going to show, I rallied. Luckily, made a friend on the trip over.
Boring Ben? My dad's ex-employee, by the way. I had him fired just for you.
Well, I owe him everything. He introduced me to James. You know, I think he might be the one.
Prove it.
I don't have to prove anything. But if you want to get to know James better, I'll bring him to dinner tonight. I'll bet you like him just as much as I do.
Oh, and if by that you mean I won't like him at all, then you're right. I'll see you at 7. Excuse me. I think I just lost my appetite. Look, I know what that pin means to you. You gave it to Nate the first time you said you loved him.
Well, I asked for it back. I thought James should have it now.
Do you, really feel the same way about him as you did Nate?
I do.
I'll see you at school. Morning, Waldorf.
It was until now.
So where's Princeton? I'm surprised you let him get away.
James goes to Georgetown. And unlike you, I don't lose something if I let it out of my...
I don't know where you've been, but your boy toy is a Princeton man. He and I talked about it while you played dress-up with Serena last night.
You misheard, Chuck. He's always going on and on about his crew division and his eating club. It's Georgetown all the way.
I know he said Princeton.
Georgetown.
Princeton.
Georgetown!
You really know how to hurt people. I admire you for it.
This is all your fault. I would have never needed a James if you hadn't stood me up at the airport in the first place. You made me use him.
I didn't make you do anything. You were just you. Don't you see we're the same? Stop trying to fight it.
I will fight until my last dying breath because any resemblance to you is something I would hate about myself.
Chuck, aren't you done trying to destroy my night?
Look, I should never have abandoned you. I knew I made the wrong decision as soon as your plane took off. Distracted myself all summer. Hoping I wouldn't feel it, but I still do.
And?
I was scared. I was scared that if we spent the whole summer together, just us, and you see.
See what?
Me. Please don't leave with him.
Why? Give me a reason. And I'm Chuck Bass doesn't count.
Because you don't want to.
Not good enough.
Because I don't want you to.
It's not enough.
What else is there?
The true reason I should stay right where I am and not get in the car. 3 words. 8 letters. Say it, and I'm yours.
I
Thank you. That's all I needed to hear. Charles, sidebar.
Actually, we weren't finished.
Notice how my voice didn't go up at the end? Not a question.
squash. I'll squash you.
It's just a game, Blair.
It's not to me, Basil. I like him.
And so do I. And apparently he doesn't have too many friends. Did you enjoy meeting Duchess Beaton?
I did.
It's not sarcasm in your voice, it's...
Victory. I know. Your plan to ruin me totally backfired. Turns out Marcus's mommy is even sicker than you are.
You got along great.
I think she recognized part of herself in me. Or rather, I recognized someone in her.
I don't follow.
All you need to know is that you lost. But don't be too hard on yourself. It was a solid effort.
Tomorrow's another day.
Good night, Chuck.
Good night, Blair. So much wasted potential.
What are you talking about?
The thing that always fascinated me about you. The cool exterior, the fire below.
You are living proof a person can't buy class.
And you can't tell me Bertie Wooster is satisfying your needs. Titles aside, a suit of armor makes for a cold bedfellow.
Not that it's any of your business, but Marcus and I have an amazing sex life.
Is that so? What names does it call you when you make love? Where does he put his hand? Does he? When she comes. Have sex with me.
What?
Just once, it's all I need.
You are disgusting, and I hate you.
And why are you still holding my hand?
I have a party toast.
It's been a transfer. Thought you should be up to date.
Dates will not be my problem this year, thanks to your little performance last week. The Lord and I are better than ever. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to find Serena.
Oh, well, look who's back on top. Wonder how that happened. Wade? Now that I think of it, I know exactly how that happened.
What do you want, Chuck?
To help. Your throne's in danger and you can't wage war on Serena without an ally. You need me.
There is no war. Now that Marcus has been booted back to Brighton, I'm free to focus on my old life. Serena's just been keeping my seat warm.
And how do you plan on making the girls fall at your feet? You going to trip them?
A true monarch bestows favors. It's Fashion Week, and I'm the only Constance girl with clout.
Fail spectacularly gives me so much joy.
And you know what you give to everyone, Chuck? Misery. There's a reason you're always out here alone.
Nate just happens to be away at his grandparents.
Nate's only friends with you out of habit. The only person with fewer friends than you is Dan Humphrey. And at least his lame 90s dad likes him. And that's because he's something you'll never be. A human being. Poor Chuck. What is life without a friend to share it? Oh, it looks like you just lost yours to Dan Humphrey.
Who cares? I'd rather talk about who you lost yours to anyway.
Been there, done that. Been decontaminated.
We both know you'll do it again. It's just a question of when.
The answer is never.
We're inevitable, Waldorf.
Despite whatever vestigial attraction my body may feel for you, my brain knows better. And yours should too. I gotta go. I've got a disciplinary hearing.
Well, I knew you were trouble, but a hearing? Impressive.
Oh, it's not from me.
Waving the white flag, are we?
Not exactly. I have a proposition for you.
I'll say yes.
That little troll Vanessa is working my last nerve.
Not what I expected.
And then I realized this could benefit both of us.
You had me until troll.
Dan stole your best friend. Now you can steal his. Seduce
and destroy.
What's in it for me?
The thrill of the impossible. The only person Vanessa loathes more than me is you. It'd be one for the ages. Maybe you're not up for it. Memory serves. Had some mechanical problems.
I'll just imagine she's you.
This just in. Blair Waldorf and Chuck Bass placing a wager on the takedown of Lonely Boy's BFF. We think we've heard this story before, and we're pretty sure it ended up with everyone dead.